Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't had a chance to do so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And to go a step further, I ask that you tap the notification bell. That way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Also, make sure you're following me on Instagram at YB Speaks, as well as my business page at Tika Naturals. And go over and follow me on TikTok at YB Speaks. Okay? My Cash App is back up. Girl. Don't ask, okay? Because I'm not going to tell, okay? So if you would like to, donate to the channel in a monetary way, please feel free to do so. The Cash App is hashtag YB Speaks 19. I'm just down here to my nephew's football game. You know, I come early because, girl, they thought they was slick. Let me tell you, I'm not paying for no parking. Now, maybe an away game, but if it's a home game, I feel like, especially when you are, like the parent, bitch, hello, gone, of one of the athletes on the team, or just the parent of the child that goes to the school, period, I'm not paying to park. I'm sorry. Y'all, I already told y'all my logic on that. Because, girl, school districts are funded by taxpayer dollars. I'm a taxpayer. I feel like, girl, I have at least 0.01% interest, girl, in ownership of all of this public land, girl. Hello, shit. So I've already paid in perpetuity, girl. Hello, God, for this. So I'm not paying to park. So I come a little earlier, girl. Shoot. Anyway, they're in the playoffs, so, congratulations. But I think they have to win this game in order to continue on. I think that's how that goes. So, fingers crossed, child, okay? I just wanted to talk about something. So, yesterday, I had a complete meltdown. Like, I did a whole video. I'm not posting it. I didn't even record the video with the intention of posting. I find just being able to record myself getting it all out really fucking helps. So I screamed, I yelled, I was just saying things that I would not say publicly, and I was just in a mood, girl, like between just like, it's like life, like I just really wanted to come and talk about like stress and like what it will do to you. And, just, it made me think about what Conscious, when I was on Conscious TV's live the other night, and him and another fellow panelist were having a discussion about like how Black women, but like stress period, how it can just correlate into like health issues. It can manifest in many different ways and in a negative way, child, okay? And I just tell you, like, lately, I have been trying to be on my higher ringing king, girl, okay? I've been reading the book, girl, hello, gone. I have been taking the deep breaths. I've been utilizing the tools. I've been really like in my mental health, emotional health type of awareness bag. And I feel like I'm doing way more for myself in that regard than I ever did before. And I just had a moment, like stress, girl, like work, like life, just every day you look at what's going on and you feel, not just see, but you feel the difference in just everything. The atmosphere is different. The work life is different. Money is different. And it sucks because like people talk about how, you shouldn't be down about money, but it's just like, that's one of my major issues is like, there's so much financial disparities in this country. I don't know if that's how I should be saying that, but fuck, like you work, you kill yourself. They want you to get 2 and 3 and 4 jobs, like, and it's still never enough. You've given.
Have I not given everything? Funny.
Girl, they say about 75 now, I think is the new, is it 68 or 7? I forget. Like they keep raising the retirement age. And it's just like, that shows you right there, they expect your whole entire life of just pouring into the system that never pours into you. That shit irritates me. I don't want to be in my 70s now relaxing on somebody's beach with a bad back or a fucked up liver. Hello, God. Huh? Y'all want to know why I do smoke cigarettes? One of the reasons I had to quit drinking, not that I had a drinking problem, but when I would fall into bouts of depression, girl, and falling down the hole of despair, like, I would just drink any and everything, and I was mixing liquors. You know what that does. And I've always been, you know, a big person. So it takes a lot of liquor to get me really there. So just imagine the mess that I was. Like, some would say, oh, it's just excuses for bad behavior. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you got to pull your bootstraps up and all that shit. You know, you got to do this, you got to do that. And, you know, you try. You know, I remember what working multiple jobs was like. I remember how that made my body and my mind feel, you know, and I don't think people really too much take into account just like the everyday mundane shit. It's because your life is so routine and repetitive. It's because you feel like a fucking Sims character, bitch. Hello, that's why everybody keeps thinking we're all NPCs, because like, what is the purpose? It seems like all to me, the purpose is to just pour into the system until you die. And then your kids pour into the system until they die. And the cycle just keeps repeating its fucking self. It's almost as if we are NPCs and all of our environments get upgraded except for how we do shit. Everything is the same. Working to live, living to work. Like, I was such a mess yesterday. Like, if someone would have said something to me, or even if I would have misjudged someone that was trying to be nice, I would have slapped the entire fucking head off their shoulders. Like, I don't know how much more humans will be able to take of this. And it's killing me, because when I see what's going on over there in Israel and what they're doing to the Palestinians, right? And girl, be careful about doing videos and commentary about them. Girl, they snatched down a couple of my videos over there on TikTok. I said, you know what? Whatever, girl. Y'all just don't want real truth to be spoken. Israel is to blame. But when you look at what's going on and you see the outpour of support from people over here, people in Congress are sitting down. They're not wanting to do any work until there's a ceasefire. You got a lot of these schools, you know, staging walkouts and protests and just the unity for other people. But what about what's going on right here, though? Again, my heart goes out to the rest of the world. But girl, America needs to mind their own fucking business sometimes. If you're not going to extinguish and eradicate real evildoers, again, they can't really do that without turning the gun on themselves. Hello, God. But my thing is this, that's how you solve that problem. Girl, like, I would pure Homelander this shit. Until we get it right. Just go ahead and send these hoes into oblivion. All the evildoers, all the evil actors that are involved here. Like, we got to really start doing what we can for our own people at home. Billions, if not trillions of dollars have just been spent this year on foolishness alone, when people over here are literally going through hell and back. And some are just staying in hell because they can't afford a fucking train ticket out of that bitch. That's fucked up. You say we don't have any money, but then all of a sudden you magically, hello God, you magically create billions, if not trillions of dollars to serve war and death and to aid in the extinguish of a whole entire people. But again, I'm not surprised. Like the stress levels of Americans, I can only imagine. I'm watching this real estate show called Selling Sunset, and these are like high-end Hello God homes and you know, very rich millionaire, billionaire type of motherfuckers that these people are selling real estate to. And even them, they're feeling it. Taxes. They're creating these tax laws out of their ass to just go ahead and tax everyone, girl. Don't have no real money, girl. They're going to come and get you. Hello. Like, to see the raping of the people, literally. I mean, well, not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, that's what it feels like. And then on top of that, public servants are stressed out, which they should be, because all of you are fools. All of you are scammers. All of you are liars. All of you should not be where you're at right now. We need to completely do away with a lot of y'all bitches. Actually, all of you. Every last one of y'all need to go. America needs a complete restart, bitch. But you just look at the state of what we're going through. Yes, I love to talk and bring awareness to world issues. And because I think a lot of us, we don't think outside of our own backyard. But sometimes we have to stay focused on what the fuck we're going through right here at fucking home. It's not fair. Homelessness is at an all-time high. You have mental health that is taking, girl, a left turn, bitch, at every opportunity. We have a lot of, you know, things happening here that need to be addressed. And the money that you're just pulling out of your ass, which is the ass of every American, because that's our money, bitch. That's our money that you're spending. Haven't you guys given enough to war and death? Haven't you already invested our goddamn future, bitch, on military upgrades?
Have I not given everything? Funny.
Don't we have enough weapons of war? Like, when is enough for people? This is so disgusting. And then you're not even, you're making laws that tax people who already have given all they can give. It's really, this is our biggest problem. And then all of you bitches get on your little fucking podiums when it's time for election season, and you dish out all of this bullshit. It sounds good, but none of it actually ever comes to fruition when you get your happy ass in office. And then you people get upset when motherfuckers like me at these football games, I never stand up for the national anthem. Fuck that anthem. Fuck that anthem, bitch. Period. Fuck the person who invented the fucking the plot and the plan to basically, girl, if we can't have slaves for free, well, we can at least pay them and tell them that's the standard. That way their future generations don't fight back against this. All we got to do is increase their wage to $1 every few thousand fucking years. The poorer they are, the more benefits they get. The more kids they have to recreate the cycle of poverty, so that there's always that fucking big ass gap that separates the two. Hello. Really, that's what gentrification really is that's what, when new money comes into play. All of these white people, they've done bought up all the other places, right, that are nice, so now they got to move into your neighborhood. But they don't want your actual neighborhood, though. They're going to buy your properties and your lands for pennies on the fucking dollar, push y'all out of your neighborhoods, knock down all that shit just to recreate it in their image, and then say that this is the neighborhood that always was. That's what gentrification really is when you think about it, girl, all of the other old money has already bought up everything that's lavish and fancy. And so all the new money that's coming in is like, damn, like, we can't sit over there. Those girls got it all already. So now we got to come into these black neighborhoods, even though we don't want to, girl. But it's a good opportunity because now we can build our own city. We can push these folks out to a further corner. Hello. We'll pay them, you know, nothing. Half of these bitches are in debt. Let's tell the truth. They didn't have 3 or 4 different mortgages, hello, on their fucking home. So you don't get nothing really because they're just paying off what you owe the bank already. And a lot of times these banks are just selling your house up from underneath you because you done signed so many documents you didn't even read. And how that happens is because no one wants to educate the black community on real estate, financial awareness, all the things that encompass, you know, what's being taught in white households. See, white people are taught to take over. Black people, we're taught to submit and to accept the bare minimum. Girl, be happy you're here. Pull up that chair from the kiddie table because we feel bad that you have to sit over there. The table was not created for us. There were no chairs for us to sit at. That's all I'm saying, girl. Because, bitch, I'm tired of there being such a big difference in treatment. And the fact, and you know what kills me? That's how I know there's stuff in the food. There are additives. There are things that are created that we consume that shut off our third eye, that have the ability to nullify the God-given gifts that we were given in order to protect ourselves and to just really just exist altogether. But they do that stuff. Y'all, your kid, who loves Takis and hot fries and hot Cheetos and shit? Mostly minority kids, right? Mostly black and brown kids. Who makes those products? White companies. Why are they so cheap? But to get a head of lettuce is $5. Hello. Why do you think there are so many liquor stores? Why do you think that there are so many fucking corner stores with bad junk food? Why do you think they got Chinese fucking food in every corner? None of that shit's healthy for us. Soul food, let's be honest here. The origins of that is slavery. Our ancestors were given the leftovers, girl. The innards of fucking pigs and the nasty shit that was left over. Now we look at that now as a delicacy. We actually own the stamp for Southern style cuisine, which is really trash when you think about it. Yes, it tastes good. I cook it all the time too. I love it. But we've been socially conditioned to believe that that is our standard. Because there's tradition attached to it, we don't realize the negative tradition that's attached to it. It's not a good thing that we're eating pig feet, girl. It's not a good thing that we're eating pork, to be honest with you. Most cultures just design certain types of food styles, girl, because they couldn't let the girls go hungry. I believe the Russians, the Germans, all them girls over there had their different soups because they had to feed a lot of people. And soup was the easiest, cheapest thing to make. And you added, bitches were eating rock soup over there down to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, girl. I'm just saying, though, like, when is enough enough? And how I know that there has to be something that has been put in the food, because over the years, it just seems like the oppressed have just submitted altogether. Because if you can't have your third eye opened and not look at the world around you and think, girl, they've been fucking me for a long time. My family's been fucked. Like, look at the difference. Look how we're still treated in this country that our ancestors built for free. And every day we see this stuff. The fact that Sleepy Joe and fucking Kamala Harris and this Senate and this Congress, this Supreme Court has been doing what they've been doing the past several years. It shocks me that look how what we're able to do to fight for other people. What if we all stood up at the same time and fought for ourselves, our dignity, our pride? We're all stressed out about this fucking housing market. We're all stressed out about this fucking socioeconomic disparity, girl, in this country. We're tired of everything going up but our wages. I feel and see and hear that rage on a lot of social media platforms. But you know what I'm seeing more of? When 500 schools stage a walkout because they don't like how Palestinians are being treated. Hey, I'm for it too, girl. But what about 500 schools staging a walkout because they don't like how they're being treated in their own fucking country? The fact that we're still paying for education, the fact that we're still paying for healthcare in a healthcare system that could even give a fuck about you because you don't have healthcare. Meanwhile, every other country that's thriving somehow is able to provide free education and free healthcare for not most, for not some, but for all of their citizens. And y'all be sitting around here talking about the young generation and how they're lazy and how they're this. You're just mad because they don't want to put up with your fucking bullshit. They saw their parents and their grandparents, hello God, talking all kinds of shit and being stressed out from working 50,000 hours a week just to put some goddamn food on the table. They don't want to live that life. In this whole draft situation, ain't nobody going to war for this country. Fuck y'all. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it, girl. That's just period.
Have I not given everything? Funny.
Because I ain't doing it, and I don't expect nobody else to do it. Fuck y'all. Y'all dug this goddamn shallow grave that turned into a deep-ass motherfucking hole to a new dimension, girl. That's on you. You got to suffer those consequences. That we didn't do that. You stole our money to pay for all of that. I've been trying to tell y'all, girl, we talk about crimes against humanity. No one ever follows through with that. America, crimes against humanity. Israel, crimes against humanity. Europe, crimes against humanity. China, definitely crimes against humanity. We talk a big game. We want to sit here and we want to put all these other places on blast. Well, you're doing this or you're doing that. What the fuck have you been doing for all these centuries, girl? How do you think y'all got to where y'all got? How do you think y'all amassed all that wealth? You know how much blood you had to shed just to get there? Girl, please. It sickens me. And when I talk about, like, you know, you got to deal with that, plus your world, plus your children, plus like everything else. And then like, if you don't, there's no one to help you. There's no one to help you. They don't give a fuck. But they want to steal your money. Hello, they want to steal your money, girl. So there's a school district cop out here that I cussed out a while ago because he's just a rude and nasty bitch. And I swear sometimes, like, he be trying to, like, you know, you always recognize a bitch you plan on getting back, or a bitch that done wrongs you. You might not know their name, but you always will remember them. And I don't know, this man, ugh, little old white man, girl, like, you'll get cussed out again, period, because you're a rude, nasty individual. That's probably why you're a school district police officer. Hello, God, because you couldn't cut it as a real city cop, bitch. You stay to subduing children. Hello. Because you ain't finna subdue me, bitch. Y'all hear they prepping, girl. They getting everybody ready, child. Hopefully this ain't picking up that whole song, because I ain't got time for these bitches to be taking my videos down. I don't know, but it's really sad, and I'm just tired. And I have seen so many videos and so much commentary about people just being over it, girl. Like, it's never enough. You give everything.
Have I not given everything? Funny.
And you get nothing. That realization alone should be more than enough to burn the world several times over. I'm over it, girl. I'm over it. Anyway, y'all, that's all I have. Be blessed and never stressed. Remember that health is truly wealth. And child, yeah, bye.